Alright, so now we're on Chapter 5, November Rain. Rise up to the pinnacle of this world's mechanisms. Now this chapter starts off with Dragona realizing that the diamond has fallen out of his hands. At the same time, Rohan is tying up Usagi and Paco. He then uses his cell phone to call the police and let them know that someone broke into his house. He then lets Dragona know that a patrol car is coming in about 10 minutes, so they really don't have a lot of time at the moment. Rohan then wants to tie up Dragona just like the others. Out of desperation, Dragona picks up the diamond again and tries to run away. And while he's sweating, it appears the diamond transported from his little pocket bag over to a cup by Rohan. So something mysterious is going on with the diamond. It's really peculiar at this point. Rohan then notices a bundle of banknotes that are lying by Paco, indicating that he was trying to steal them, or maybe this is another trick. And Dragona is like, what the hell, that freaking diamond? Just what is going on with that diamond? Now Dragona demands to know who Rohan is, yet Rohan just sets his focus on tying him up. However, while this is going on, rain begins to pour within the house. Of course, this is very unusual, so Rohan determines that the other cohort that was standing by the pool must have caused this unusual phenomena. In fact, it's most likely a stand ability. He then goes to check in on the carpet, however, the concrete underneath breaks through, allowing Jodio to catch him by the neck and tie him up. After doing so, Jodio apologizes for the inconvenience. Now, while Rohan is tied up, he determines that the rain was adding weight to the concrete. Now, Paco and Usagi want to give Rohan a thrashing, but Jodio stops this from happening, and that's because he respects him as a mangaka. Now, Dragona reminds him that Rohan called the police, and the diamond is acting strange for some reason. It almost appears as if they can't steal it. Now, Rohan claims that they won't escape, but Jodio hands Rohan his phone and tells him to call the police back and say that it was a mistake. Now, Jodio says that he's a big fan of Rohan's work, and he begins talking about lava that he found when he was investigating Rohan. He then pulls out the shards of the lava rock to show Rohan, and upon doing this, Rohan gets pretty nervous. He's starting to sweat. And Jodio even determines that the whole reason for his vacation here was not for the diamond, it was in fact for the lava rocks. And it's very possible that the lava rocks are more valuable than the diamond itself. And by knowing all this information, Jodio says that if they're stopped by any police officers at the airport, that he's going to take the lava rocks that are so valuable and throw them into the ocean. So essentially, he's trying to blackmail Rohan. And to make sure that Rohan knows that he's not bluffing him, he decides to smash many of the lava rocks. All except for one. "Are you out of your mind, you asshole?" says Rohan. "There's still one left," says Jodio. Now, as they get ready to leave, Rohan calls Jodio over. He's got something important to say to him. If you're going to take that, then a responsibility comes with it. You are by no means to let go of that lava rock. There's only one. Make absolutely sure. If you handle that lava rock with care, then you'll be able to become filthy rich. Such a mechanism will gradually become yours. A law of nature lies in that lava rock. Now, Jodio wonders what he's talking about, but Rohan isn't going to give him any more information. Rohan then says that they'll meet again and that they won't run into any trouble with the police. He then tells Jodio not to speak a word about the lava rock, and he begins to wonder if Jodio can really trust his comrades. Now, as the gang of four leaves the property, we notice that Usagi stole some of the artwork from Rohan's estate, and we see that Paco has the diamond in his possession. However, as they're making a run for it, the stray cat, along with some other cats that look exactly the same, start to track them down. And with this, the cat chase begins.